I'm going to let you in on a huge weight loss secret. Are you ready for this? It's called a caloric deficit. Now, whether you gain or lose weight is ultimately down to the calories that you're consuming and the calories you're expending. So it's calories in versus calories out, it's thermodynamics and energy balance. It's as simple as that, but now I'm going to break it down to explain how you can be in a caloric surplus, meaning you're going to gain weight, or a caloric deficit, meaning that you will lose weight. Now, this goes across the board, whatever diet you're on, whether you're doing high carb, low fat, high fat, low carb, carnivore, keto, vegan, vegetarian, Atkins, the laws of thermodynamics are always in place, and it ultimately comes down to energy in versus energy out. So, to break it down, the calories you consume are as simple as that. They're calories that you're consuming. But it ultimately comes down to how many calories we are then expending. Because if we consume 2,500 calories in a day and we do nothing all day, we're sedentary, we're not moving about, we're not doing any activity, then ultimately you're just consuming them calories. Now, fine, if them calories are below maintenance, then you'll still be losing weight. But the problem is when them calories are above maintenance, therefore putting you in a caloric surplus, you will gain weight. So what can we do about this? So, training, exercising, working out, you get exercise-induced thermogenesis. So when we're training, we have a thermogenic effect. We burn calories. This is well known. This is why a lot of people go to the gym and train. They want to lose weight, so they burn calories. That is correct. You do burn calories when you train. However, it is largely overrated for most people. People tend to overestimate the amount of calories they are using when training, whether at the gym or going for a run, whatever it may be. Actually, the best way to expend calories is through NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This makes up the largest amount of your calories that you're going to expend. Now, this goes from cooking, cleaning, playing with the dog, running around with your kids, fidgeting, anything like that makes up your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Okay, it's not training in the gym, that's specific and tailored to build fitness or whatever your goal may be. This is anything else throughout the day, just getting up and moving. Going back to training at a gym, so you've got your exercise-induced thermogenesis, but you've also got your EPOC, your excessive post-exercise oxygen consumption. Now, this brings in the metabolism as well, because depending on the intensity you're training at the gym, you will have a raised metabolic rate for a period of time after the workout. So whilst in your session, you've burned a specific number of calories. If you've really pushed the pace and your intensity is high, you may be spending hours up to the rest of your day potentially burning more calories than if you hadn't have trained. And that goes on the intensity of the exercise. Another thing that people miss out quite a lot, which is sort of the icing on the cake, if you will, is the thermic effect of food. Now, out of your macro food groups, the food group with the highest thermic effect of food is protein. So all this means is if you're consuming a specific amount of protein, a percentage of that will be used up as the calories will be used up as a thermic effect of consuming that food. This is why if you eat more protein and end up in a caloric surplus as opposed to fats and carbohydrates, it doesn't show to have as significantly damaging body composition effects. I believe fat mass doesn't quite increase as much, and fat-free mass doesn't seem to drop off as much. So body composition isn't as severely affected being in a surplus if it's from high protein. But yeah, so that is the icing on the cake. The main things are your NEAT, so keeping the activity levels higher throughout the day, no matter what that is, even if it is just cooking, cleaning, playing around, dancing to your favourite music and your favourite songs, anything like that. And ultimately, how much you're eating. Just if you try tracking your calories, there's plenty of apps and things out there for you to do that. But ultimately, gaining weight, losing weight is energy in versus energy out. It's just the laws of thermodynamics, guys. They don't change and they're always in place. But yeah, energy in, energy out, calories in, calories out. It's as simple as that. Stay in a caloric deficit if you want to lose weight.